Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Shogun 2 with this Satsuma campaign during the Boshin War. Well, it's his fault of the samurai, so it's always the Boshin War. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and attack this faction, which, because of their gold mine, has a lot of troops. A lot of it, though, are these cheaper troops. Well, they're not that cheap to recruit, but as you can see, the upkeep cost is quite cheap. So that's why they're able to have a lot of them. Also, these are more traditional type troops, but they carry modern rifle and they're still, as you can see, quite powerful. Thing though is, these guys do not have, they don't have, let's see, we're gonna attack port, declare war, and then we're gonna have the army. Okay, that was... Okay, why did he not go through the bloody port? Can I get the... That's... I don't understand why the companions don't follow with the... the army, as it were. Why can this fleet now can't move for some reason? These guys are at peace.
That is impossible, my lord.
Why is it... Why can I not... Why can he not move? Huh. Well, we've landed Saigo Takamori. That's a bit unfortunate because Saigo Takamori might be facing 1.5 stack now, so this will be one hell of a bloody battle. We've got the cannon advantage, we got some range advantage with our sharpshooters, we got my new Tekidanto infantry, which is kind of it seems like a smaller type elite infantry. They've got actually higher accuracy than the sharpshooters, and they've also got the highest amount of reload skill as well. They got pretty good morale. It seems like the special units that are added on by the mod pack are not affected by the sort of morale loss that the most of the normal unit gets from what's it called, Darth mod. So as you see, these guys have 8. The normal these guys have 7. This guy have 10, but these guys have 19. Same as you look at these guys. 26 morale, 20, 26, and then this guy has 6. Anyways, I'm imagining then that we're about to get attacked by these guys, so let's go ahead and end the turn and see what transpires here as the enemy on that golden island. That's gonna be a lot of cash. Oh yes, there they go. They're gonna attack with the bigger army. So Saigo Takamori has an army of 3,000 men, and he's facing off an army with 4,000. So they're not actually that many, but they've got a lot of troops. It seems to be a lot of these temple guards, basically monks that they've got, and then some Yarikachi, very few of the standard infantry. So I think even though they got a lot of troops, we have numerous troops, and we have artillery, and we've got the shells of the navy to support. So I think this will go good. And finally, we get a good land battle to face off with the enemy. So far, there's been too many sieges. There's been so many sieges so far that sort of they drag it out because it's so hard to attack with the strong points where you can't really, when you're not being able to, well, a smaller force can easily defend these castles. It's even worse in standard Fall of the Samurai, because they've got such a high accuracy in that, and the kill rate is just amazing. Let's go ahead and see that. Oh, fog. It's not that bad fog though, not too bad. So we got a hill there, we got some forest. We're gonna go line infantry in the center. These guys could be Let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. Nice looking troops. These guys could be reserves, but given that there's so many enemies coming in, I think we're gonna put them on one of the flanks. I think we're gonna put them on this flank. One thing this army lacks, or my army lacks, is cavalry. And then we can see about having the skirmishers. Oh, the skirmishers can deploy stakes. Toggle light, and they've got that increased range thing. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. The double rank seem to have reduced their fire range a bit. So maybe I think they'll fire just as well without that. We're gonna advance a bit, place down the stakes. Probably should have placed them in on the sides. We've got the mortar. We're gonna place the mortar a bit back so it can fire. It can hit the enemy. It can continue to hit the enemy very close to our lines. Line infantry, you will form like that, and you will hold ground. These guys then deployed on the flank. Double rank. We've got the Yarikachi. It's going to be deployed somewhere, I don't know, center. Oh, we can deploy bamboo wall to protect them. Can we do that for the normal? No, we can't do that for the normal. But the bamboo wall, that means that they can hide from gunfire. So maybe we can have them somewhere around here. And then deploy the bamboo wall. It's not that long though. There we go. And then they can hide behind that to not get shot as easily. The artillery, I'm gonna place them like this, so we have sort of a crossfire field for the artillery to fire in. I'm hoping that the enemy is gonna come sort of ish towards the center. And there we go.
We are ready to defend, sir.
We're gonna move up in a sort of crisscross-ish pattern, so all the stakes can be properly deployed. I don't think we looked at the skirmishers. They have a wide range of uniforms. Some got these hats. This guy even got one of those. He's like, I love smelling gunpowder in the morning. It feels like, it smells like victory. He really it's really one of those hats. Right. These guys are in position. Deploy your stakes. These guys deploy stakes. The cavalry is on the flank though, so I'm not entirely sure. This will, however, it will protect the skirmishers from the cavalry, and hopefully by setting up here we can have maybe drag the enemy in to fight in the center. Stakes have been deployed. Looks like the enemy is drawing all the troops towards the high ground. We're gonna put cavalry is coming close. We're gonna pull them back a bit, the skirmishers. Hold position, fall back a bit. These are mounted rifles though, so maybe they won't charge fully into the spikes. And the artillery has started to fire. Boom! And they're riding through that. Skirmishers are firing. It is only the first rank though that is firing. Oh, the general joined in and was spared. I want you guys to fire in double ranks. Why are you not firing on the... Shit. Form square. And then I need these guys to come protect the cannons. The skirmishers, we need to total skirmish formation, have them fall back when they're not doing well up there. Fall back, fall back. The square, how's it going with the square? The enemy monk cavalry has struck it into it, and they've struck in this one as well. The Yarikachi will go ahead and charge in. The square held against the enemy. Very good. The Yarikachi is coming in to support. The officer's blooded here. He's telling his men to hold the square at all cost. The Yarikachi is coming in to cut down the enemy. So many enemy generals and crap are dying. We've got some enemy Yarikachi moving up. I want a focused artillery barrage going down in the center. We got the reinforcement army coming up. We've got a skirmisher unit here. You don't need to run anymore. You're not actually running. I never toggled skirmish for you. But you can sit here in the corner. Oh, they've got their monk ability, the war cry. These guys, I need you to march down to the edge and then come into the flank. Fire shrapnel and fire accurately. Get out there and kill that bloody cavalry. Hold the line, men. Come on, second rank. They're waiting just for the officer to fire off his pistol. And then go ahead and... Oh, that? We didn't hear the sound of that. The enemy is attacking the center. We got cavalry coming in. Saigo needs to come up here. Saigo will help these lines out. You should not follow the cavalry out to their position. Drop the square, that's no longer needed. We'll go for these guys. We need to break the enemy right there. How's it going for the skirmishers? They are able to fire from out there, but they need to come closer at this point. And these two units have nothing really to fire upon. So we need to turn them in. Artillery doing good work. We need to hit these guys over here with the mortars. Hold on, men. Oh, let's see. As we do a flyby of the battlefield. The line is holding. The monks are getting shot to pieces. Once I'm hoping here comes the mortar shots. Boom, that's what I want to see. Thing though is the monks have very high morale, 26. That's a lot. Boom, just splashing them.
The men tire, sir. They require rest.
Saigo has managed to help out the troops here and broken through. Skirmishers should not follow out there. Saigo lost a few men. We are about to have another focused artillery dropping right there. That's going to be nasty. Blowing the shit out of those. You know what? This might take the place of this unit instead than to go to the corner. But I think, has the reinforcement army turned up? I guess these guys are the reinforcements.
Damn lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
Boom! Here comes the naval artillery. Boom! Absolute massacre as it rips through the lines. Still, there's very many enemy troops. I need to focus here. I need shrapnel. I need mortar. Everything on that position. Who did break? These guys don't really have anything to fire at. So we're gonna move them up a bit. These guys holding on, these guys holding on. Skirmishers, they're doing the best taking out these monks. I want the artillery to start blasting this to just absolute shit. Oh, here comes the mortar shots. Nice, blowing them up. You know what, skirmishers, you could probably sit behind here. Let's toggle you off skirmish mode, get into line behind this unit. Or maybe, you know what, you can both be in this area. Saigo is going to move over here. This unit is about to break. Don't you have anything? No, these guys don't have anything to fire at. I want these three then to move up. And the sharpshooters need to move up. Are we dealing enough damage here? I want to see those shrapnels coming in. Targeting this area right in the middle.
Sir, the men are exhausted.
Yes, but there's nothing we can do about it. We need to fight or die at this point. It's that damn morale of the monks, which is costing us a lot of men. Our artillery is doing good work though, blowing these guys to bits.
Sir, the men are exhausted.
Can we target this unit?
Victory is
There we go,
assured,
one
sir.
by one. They broke off. And we stand victorious on the field of battle. Boom. Goes the monk soldiers. We want to deal as much damage here as possible. Because we're gonna need that once we attack the castle. Artillery will hold fire. So just look at the carnage here. And the amount of men lost. So both these units lost 2/3. 2/3 here as well. About half. That's more than half. Same with this one. Same with these guys. It's a lot of men lost. But most of our men, luckily, held ground against the enemy. The flank out here, I probably should have pushed that in quicker. And then we can just look at the carnage, all the monks lying around. I was surprised. I guess since spikes aren't really in vanilla, that the AI is not really clever enough to avoid them. But I don't think they avoided them in Empire either. Empire and Napoleon. But in this, that's completely like a new feature thing. So they rode just straight in it, and the general got killed in the first few seconds of the battle. We're gonna have Saigo ride around here a bit, slaughtering some men, getting some kills, so that he gets some extra chevrons, increasing his accuracy, his reload skill, melee attack, morale, defense, and so forth. So that if, you know, a last stand is called for, or if he needs to be called in, like he needed to be to defend the center, we can call him in. And also we want as few of these men to be able to retreat back to the castle. Luckily we've got the reinforcements army to come in, so there we go. Costly victory. Let's go ahead and save our play as 4. And end battle. Very good battle otherwise. It's I think we probably would have done better. There was a few things you probably could have done better. or I could have done better. Among one thing would definitely have been to deploy the skirmishers toward the flank in the beginning and set the spikes there to take out the cavalry. That would have probably saved a lot of these sort of elite troops. But yeah, that's stuff that happened. We lost about half the army. Thing is though, the enemy lost basically everything. 700 men remaining. And we can actually strike them before they reach back to their hometown, which is good. And they're fighting back and forth over there. Well, the navy is just fighting over there. He gained a rank. Saigo. I'm not sure if I want to dare push further. Let's see if we can land this guy. And then we can merge, maybe merge the navies. Maybe that wasn't a good thing. Because if Saigo is going to continue towards the town, it would be nice if he got that support. Saigo's army, we cannot really wait though, so let's see which army here is strongest. We're going to see about attacking them. They are going to stand, and we are going to auto-resolve it. And hopefully we don't have any units getting destroyed. No, we didn't. Some might even have gained some experience. Yeah, some did. Slash. Victorious. And this army will die as well. Wonder if the geisha dies with it. Or if she gets to retreat. Right. But we're not actually able to continue all the way to attack the town, where it looks like there's a general that's popped up. We're gonna go ahead and bombard it. The large town was damaged a bit. Would have been nice to maybe get the traditional dojo to reduce the amount of troops they can get. And then let's check this guy. Seal for inciting revolts, or bladed fan when assassinating. I guess inciting revolts, since it's all this guy is going to be all about turning the populace to be converting to imperial cause. This should be all imperial at this point, shouldn't it? I think all the provinces are. What we would need is maybe send him out here. Or maybe pick him up and send him here, actually. Do I have enough to maybe just get one of the smallest ships so I can ferry him out there? I can afford up to even this ship. So maybe we should get something bigger. But at the same time, I'm looking at the kind of coins we're making, or the coin we're making right now, and it's not a lot. The thing though is, at the same time, we're about to gain quite a bit more coin once we take that over, and we're able to get a hold of that gold mine, or the gold field even. Let's go ahead and end turn. I really don't want to get stuck on this shit island once the snow comes around. But I think we should be able to quite easily crush. Oh, you want peace, do you?
Honorable peace.
No. We've beaten you, and we will conquer you. And then we'll see about attacking one of these sides. I think we looked at Saga, because that would be the easiest to take out. This little place is getting a lot of revolts. For Yakuza office, cottage industry, cannon range. I'm not entirely sure why they're getting so many revolts, but we should probably be ready to maybe take that over, if in fact, because it's got a coal mine, so coal is probably going to be quite useful, because we're going into the industrial era. Let's lay the siege. Got wooden cannon. Wonderful.
My sword for me, my lord.
What did this guy have? Traditionalist. We're gonna spread out the generals
Orders, my lord. Waiting for war. As you command.
so they all get a bit of chevrons,
Waiting. Ready for orders.
and then have this army
Is there nothing else?
be ready to join in,
Sir,
and then putting the fleet together.
your orders, sir.
Come on, stupid agent. No, there's no point in landing him now. A new clan rises, ship has been built, and tea exporter has been upgraded. So now it's fully upgraded, getting a lot of tea here. Let's get this police officer on that ship. Maybe though, the province might not be so happy when he leaves.
What do you wish of me?
Yeah, so we need to we'll put some volunteers to hold down the fort, as it were. And then he will board. And then the ship will travel, and he will make sure the province turns over to the Imperial force. I could out-resolve this, but I sort of want to see if I can, you know, put down all that cannon fire and just blow this fort into pieces. I also feel as though there's probably not enough room within this video to make for the next attack. So let's go ahead and attack here. Oh, it's a real small fort. You know what? We're gonna line up all the cannons and stuff, and then we're just gonna rip through the bloody castle, utterly destroy it. Let's blow this castle sky high. Oh, there goes the artillery. And at the same time as the big pieces are coming in, and it's just, I mean, look at all of that shots. Then the mortars coming in over there. Boom. The reality of modern warfare has dawned upon our enemies. The cause of the Emperor is unstoppable. Let's maybe fire some shrapnels. Let's go ahead and barrage. Why don't you create a kill zone? And it's not that long until we get the second attack here. I think we probably could possibly just blow everything to shit before we even get close to the castle. Ooh, the shrapnel. It's almost as good as the shrapnel in what's it called? In Empire, but not really at the same time. We're just blowing up the wall and people going sky high. I guess it seems like they're focusing in on the artillery. I want you guys to focus in on this unit over here. Kind of weird focusing in on that. Just this corner. Not too far until we're able to get the next bombardment. Let's see if we can put that down. Maybe put them around. Well, these artillery pieces, it would take a lot of effort to remove them to hit this area, so we'll put it down in this area instead, while these guys continue to shell this and just blow this to shit. Keep bombarding it. Boom, there goes the gatehouse. It's kind of cartoonish the way they fly out of the building. Like there's holes in the roof and the troops just fly out like whee! Okay, we've got the artillery ready. Let's place that down here. Is the mortar firing? Yeah, it's firing. It's just that it explodes. A lot of it explodes in the air because it's just at the very edge of what they're able to fire at. Let's see, is the Big artillery, boom, comes down here. One on the gatehouse, boom. Oh, we even set the gatehouse on fire. Nice. And so many people lying dead here. There's blood. I love the fire so much. It looks so good. And all these sort of ambers that's just flowing away. So cool. Let's see. The mortar, it doesn't really have a lot of targets here. Right, what we can go ahead and do now is we can use the secondary army, and we'll use their troops. So we get their line infantry to come up first, I think. And then we'll get their Taideco infantry, or whatever they were called. Do they only have 3? I thought I should have gotten 4 for them. So let's get them lined up. Then we have another special unit for this army. We've got the White Turtle infantry. So we can go ahead and take a closer look at them. So these are the White Turtles. And the White Turtles will move out on this flank. The White Turtles have the second wind ability, which means that they, if they get tired, they can go ahead and use that ability to not be tired anymore. We're just breaking down everything here. How about breaking down the walls here, so that once we open up fire on the wall, it will be easier for us to break through. There we go. 100%, 100%, 59%, 100%. This is all 100% here. Right. Line infantry. I want you to advance up onto the hill and start firing upon the enemy. Then we got the Taideco infantry. They're gonna actually face some resistance over here, so we'll send them in after the line infantry has come up. But they'll be attacking from this position. And then the White Turtles, they won't really be able to get a good flank fire going from here, so maybe I'll have them just run about using their ability behind the lines here. What I could have done is I could have sent up the let's just blow these guys away this time around. Fire shrapnel at the cannon crew and blow them away. There you go. There we go. Comes some shrapnel. The thing is, what you can use in normal Shogun or normal Fallen Samurai is you can use the shrapnel, or you can select the shrapnel and fire on buildings instead of troops. And what you can do is you can set them on fire, which is very useful because the ability I think had just a high cooldown rather than being as in this where it's I think you've got, as you see, you got a certain amount, or maybe you have just a certain amount of targeting general, kind of dishonorable, but he needs to know that it's over for him at this point. We'll just tell the artillery to fire at whatever they feel like. Thing is, we'd still need to get inside. Yarikachi, they take so long to replenish. There's 83 guys still there on the wall. How about we have these two march up, and then these two join behind, ready to charge through. These two will also move up. Generals have come to support the White Turtles. I wonder if the White Turtles, are they good in melee? Melee defense, melee charge bonus 10, 13, 14. What's line infantry? They are actually better at melee. And they've got these shirts, so they've got a little bit of extra capability there. These guys, of course, very good accuracy. Right now, hopefully these guys are focusing in on these, which means that these can hopefully get undisturbed fire going down upon the enemy. We've got 62. You know what? Where's the white? Yeah, the White Turtles. As they pass through here, we can go ahead and use their ability to get the guys back in shape, as it were. Let's go ahead and fire some more shrapnel. More of the wall just blew up. There's only 30 men now defending that. I think the White Turtles will lead the charge in through the gate. This one is the one that will use its ability, and it's... There we go. It didn't hit everyone though. It hit just a few. So there we go. Now it's everyone. I want you going through. I want both of you though to go through the same gate, guys, so that will be nice. I want the artillery to focus on this side. These guys are laying down their fire on the walls here. Accurate fire coming in, since they've got 55 in accuracy. Still though, the enemy is entrenched behind cover. Our troops are going through. Let's see if we can line up and shoot a bit. We can try our best anyways. Okay, at this point, the line infantry is going to follow. These guys lost 50 men in the charge. Come on, guys. Open fire. See how they do against the spears. We'll have one of these actually climb the wall here, and then the rest of them will charge in. We'll tell the artillery to hold fire because, well, they're firing right into the middle of this, which is not very good. The thing is, they actually get tired by doing the fire by rank. So the enemy has given up this wall, means we're going to move in through there. Generals coming up to support. So we're going to inspire the two units that are already in. And then use the rally ability. These guys, I was hoping as soon as they got off the wall that they would be able to open fire. Let's see if they... yes! Keep climbing though. These guys are holding on. The line infantry here. I need you guys to charge in. Everyone's going in through this gate for some reason, rather than going up through this. Let's see, one of the White Turtles is very low in numbers. I don't want the unit to get destroyed, so we're going to redraw them. You know what, we don't need to fully redraw them. We're going to redraw them back here. Shoot down these guys. There's only 15 of them. All our infantry is coming through here. Boom, the enemy was killed over there. Move up. The white turtles are being able to fire. And let's see, these white turtles, 59 men, still holding strong. Let's have just the Thai, whatever they're called. Let's just have they moving up to be part of the line. And the rest of these line infantry will go to claim the castle. There's not that many men left. Let's have these guys move away to open up the field of fire. We have some spear garrisons. Go ahead, shoot them down, destroy them. These guys are about to be able to use this, and once they get that, I can actually turn them around and charge the last few units. Victory! They gave up.
That's a double! That's a double! Pick your target!
Well, there we have it. The gold mines are ours. Dun dun dun, victory! Takeda Shingen, what did he say? Men with discrimination will be viewed as schemen. Second, men with deep far-sightedness will be seen as coward. And third, men with rough behavior will be mistaken for real warriors. So men, oh, there we go. We lost only 300 men, and we captured a unit. Not entirely sure what I will do with that. And Saigo gained one more star. Peacefully occupy. Saigo Takamori gained another chevron, and will continuing having him going down these aggressive path rather than having him night battle and stuff. No, I don't think going down. Stand and fight ability. Oh, traditional generals only. Land and on sea. Plus effectiveness of the rally. That's gonna be pretty good. Replenishment rate. That's good. Campaign movement. Yeah, that we need because we're not moving very fast. Enable all fleets to engage in night battle. Command during ambushes. 30% from looting. I'm not sure if that's good. Command when defending on land to the bodyguard. No. Maybe I can save that 1 point and use that later. Or if you need... I think you don't need that, so I can use that later. Some of these guys should be able to quite soon. Once we get a lot more gold, which we're gonna get from this island. And hopefully we can upgrade this maybe even more to get a shit ton of gold. We already get a ton of gold from this. Traditional dojo. We're gonna keep that for now. We're gonna keep the traditional dojo for now because then we're able to quickly replenish this one, which we otherwise couldn't. Usually that takes a very long time. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you'll come back for the next one. Bye!